So last week it was all about going back in time to those sunken cities and ancient ruins. But today, well, today's all about the now.
We're going to show you Antalya for the first time. So wandering the old town, visiting the Bazaar, and see what it's like to live in a city that's perched on top of the cliffs.
Welcome to the heart of Antalya itself.
We're Rick and Adam, the floating nomads.
We quit the 9 to 5, sold our house and set out to live and travel differently.
Whether we're slow travelling over land or waking up to nothing but sea.
One unique home is always waiting for us, our narrowboat, Serenissima.
Join us on board and abroad.
Hello.
Hello.
So we're officially in the centre of it all here in Antalya by the old clock tower.
And we haven't just got here, we've been here for a couple of weeks now, and we've kind of got used to how the city works and what's there, and decided what we want to show you in this vlog.
And to be honest, it was a bigger shift than we thought. Coming from the narrowboat, which is serene and quiet, to quite a bustling, busy city.
There's a lot going on here, so it's a mix of Roman, Ottoman, all that mixed with very busy street traffic.
So join us this week for Old Town back streets, bazaars, boat rides, bars and sunset drinks.
But first we're going to start right here. In front of us right now is one of the most interesting mosques in the city, so we're going to go in there and have a look. So we haven't actually been in the mosque before.
So shoes off and
I'm going to
let's go.
I hope we've got good socks on. That's all right. I've got my Venice ones on, with the Alto Bridge on there.
Well, very nice.
Yeah.
Don't think it's meant to be a fashion show. In we go.
Here we go.
Notice these lines woven into the carpet. They're not decoration, they act as guides, ensuring the entire congregation stands in straight rows, perfectly facing Mecca.
So that was really lovely to be in there, really quiet. And just, yeah, fascinating. And we actually got quite a history of the Muslim faith there from a volunteer. Didn't feel we could film that really. But yeah, really interesting. And glad we've been in. And as happens 5 times a day, we're just about to hear the call to prayer. So it's about to get very loud around here. And we hear this all over the city 5 times a day, and it's so atmospheric. Let's take a listen. So now we're going to walk through the old town, which is basically the centre of Antalya.
So it's the Ottoman city, basically. This is what they built, and this was the main city of Antalya when the Ottomans lived here.
Yeah, and this is where everything is. This is where, if you stay in Antalya, this is where you'll probably end up being most of the time.
It's the touristy bit.
It is the touristy bit, but it's the nicest bit, I think.
And the Ottoman bit sort of surrounds the Roman bit, so the Roman Harbour, which we will be going to tomorrow, is kind of at the bottom of the cliffs, and the old city is around the top. It's really nicely laid out. So this structure behind us is the biggest landmark in the city, really. This is Hadrian's Gate.
And it's the entrance to the old town.
It is the entrance to the old city. So Hadrian, yes, of Hadrian's wall fame, if you're British, the guy that built the wall between England and Scotland, he visited the city in, I think it was 130 AD, and to celebrate that, they built this fantastic gate, which is all still really well preserved, and you can walk through it, touch it. There's a lot of it still here. It's very impressive.
There's no barriers. Just walk straight through, and it's a nice old entrance into the old town.
Got all the lions. Wherever we go, there's lions.
And considering it's the heart of the touristy bit, it's actually nowhere near as busy as the bustling modern bit of the city.
But it's also December during the day, during the week. At night it gets very busy. It's an absolute maze of streets. It's very easy to get lost here.
We're quite used to that, though.
Yeah, it's like Venice.
Heading towards the Clifftop, and we're going to get a nice traditional Turkish coffee and see some pussycats.
That one's got a swimming pool in the middle of it.
Well, nice for the summer to have a swimming pool right next to the bar, but not this time of year, I don't think. Incidentally, I think we'll be seeing some of these bars again tomorrow night.
Yes.
The designated Old Town pub crawl night. And the reward for getting through all those streets is the fantastic view. As Rick said earlier, this town, this city, is built upon clifftops, and look at this. And right next to the old town is a nice park and a nice walk along the clifftop with a great view all the way along.
It's amazing. So the mountains across, what's the Gulf of Antalya, isn't it? The bit of sea that's just in front of us. So it's like a huge bay.
With the Taurus mountains.
With the Taurus mountains, yeah.
Which we crossed in a minibus
Yeah.
in the last episode.
It's quite scary. Though it's about 21 degrees today, there is still snow on the highest peaks over there. I'd be really interested to go up there and see what that's like in the middle of the winter.
Look at Rick there, subtly alluding to our next episode, as if it hasn't already been booked.
Segway.
Yes, we're going up Mount Olympus to stay in a mountain lodge in the next vlog, so that's next week. So I've been to this park quite a bit over the last couple of weeks, and two things, beginning with C, which we like to do here. One is cats, but first, coffee. İki Türk kahvesi. İki.
Kahvesi.
Teşekkürler.
push.
Water before or after the coffee?
I think it's a bit before, during, and then after, isn't it? It's just there to sip while you're enjoying it.
But the biggest gulp before the coffee to cleanse the palate, apparently.
So the thing about Turkish coffee is that rather than grind beans and then sort of filter it like you do with Italian coffee, the beans are ground till they're powder, and then you mix it with water, and all the sediment goes to the bottom. But you shouldn't drink that because it tastes like mud.
I mean, I don't know how many times Rick has tasted mud, but apparently it tastes like mud. Yeah, so when we first arrived in our apartment, what we do bring with us any time we go away is a really lightweight mocha pot, the Italian mocha pots. And there was some Turkish coffee in the cupboard, so we decided to put that in the mocha pot. And for the first couple of days, we always wondered why it was a bit bitty at the bottom of the cup, and it's because it's ground too finely that it actually gets through the holes of the mocha pot. So we've learnt we'll buy Italian coffee for that mocha pot, and we'll come out for the Turkish coffee like this. It's definitely distinctive. More of an earthy taste, and it kind of leaves a bit of a film on your teeth.
Mud. I said mud. He says earthy and then makes fun of me.
Oh, and the thing is, you've got to stop before the bottom of the cup, because that's where all the sticky ground sediment is, and you really don't want to be drinking that bit.
We did the first time. We didn't know, so we just kind of like gulped it down, and then your mouth's full of mud.
And one other thing that's different when you have Turkish coffee out is they ask you how you want it sugared before it even gets to the table. So we said mediumly sugared, and it tastes mediumly sugared already. Are you there yet?
I'm getting to the sediment bit now.
Careful.
This is the scary bit. No more.
Coffee's had, and now time to go and look at these cats.
Annoy some cats. You are never more than about 6 feet from a cat when you are in this park. If you like cats, it's amazing. Cat in a bin.
Just £2.99 for those two coffees, not bad at all. And we found that food, when you're eating out, is so cheap.
Really, really cheap.
In fact, it's cheaper than buying from the supermarket.
In there.
Although this is locked shut, so those three aren't allowed out today, apparently.
No, there's a cat hole there. They can get in and out. So this is to stop predators getting them in a place where they can always come and get food and water.
Okay.
So they're very well looked after. I love that one's just asleep in a pink suitcase. Just like if you've got a cat and you try and pack a bag, everyone knows that the first thing the cat does is go and get in the bag, and it's just happening here.
And from afar, I honestly thought every cat had their own bowl with the name on.
Yeah, because that's how it works.
No.
It's never owned a cat.
And not just cats. There are loads of little kittens as well. And they're not strays. Well, they are strays.
They are strays, but they're looked after, so people come out and feed them every day.
Yeah.
They're all got shiny coats. Loads of them are quite fat, and they just live in parks and on the street. But they have a nice time.
We've even seen a woman going round, an official medical lady going round giving them injections. So they all get looked at.
Of course they do.
But they live. The city is their home.
And there aren't just cats, there are dogs as well.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one right now, actually.
Not as many, but we'll go and see this.
They all have a tag in their ear, so they're all tracked and people know who they are. but they all seem to be the same breed. They all look very similar, but again, very well fed. Oh.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Are you lovely? Oh. Can you tell if we're more cat or dog people?
Yeah, well, I'm probably 70 dog, 30 cat. Adam's probably 90 dog, 10 cat. Beautiful boy, he's got his lipstick out. He likes you.
But that won't be the last time you see cats in this vlog, trust me. I mentioned that we might be going to a few bars tomorrow night. They're not shy. They will just jump onto your knee when you're drinking.
As soon as you order any food, he gets surrounded by cats. Not only food, I've just put my coat down there, so the cat decided to come and sit there. They just don't care.
Do you?
No, not really.
Hello.
Hello.
It's the next day, and we've got a couple of good activities planned today.
Yes, we are on our way down to the harbour now, so the old Roman harbour, and we might do a boat tour when we get down there. But to get there, we have to, what I call, run the gauntlet, which is go past a lot of shops where there will be people outside that are going to try and make us go in to buy things.
And if you do want to go in and buy things, you've promised that you will barter.
I'll have to barter, yeah.
It's going to be very un-British this afternoon.
This is present for my heart, not money. This is for my heart for you. I love England, you know. This is a spice tea, my friend.
Okay.
In England it's cold, and when your nose is closed, it's make open your nose. It's good for bronchitis, grip, asthma, sleep problem. This is ginger, saffron, eucalyptus, mint.
Teşekkürler.
One smell, close your eyes. One smell, sir. Very only smell.
Is it working?
Vanilla, tobacco, lost.
I like the Creed Aventus, though.
Creed Aventus is very nice.
That's a big one as well.
Yes, well, no, 100.
Okay.
100, no.
That's the same.
Yeah, I make a good price, bro.
So how much would the Creed be?
The Creed Aventus in pounds,
Okay.
45.
Okay.
45.
Yeah.
But together cheaper.
Okay.
You like Blue de Chanel?
I've already got a full one of those. There
you
you
have,
go. Yeah.
You have. You like Portofino?
I like Portofino.
Then I make together 35. I make cheaper.
Okay.
Cheaper. 80 for two. Which one is better for the two?
I reckon I don't want any more than that because I can't get them in my case. But
Okay.
would you do 50 for two?
Not 50, not 80. You are very kind. Give me 70.
70. It's too much.
Okay, 60.
60.
60, yes.
55. 55. 55?
Cash?
We have 55 in cash?
No, give me a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give me 60, please. My card is a commission, you know.
All right.
I give the commission, not you.
55. I'll do 55.
Oh, give me 60.
I'll do
already.
55. All right, let's split the difference. Let's do 57.
Okay,
57. 57.
Okay,
Done.
okay, 57. One fridge magnet present.
Oh, okay. I'll have a fridge magnet. Always have a fridge magnet. I like that one.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay, that's present for me, for you. So, one question. Tell me, what is your favorite perfume?
No, I'm all right, thank you.
Only one beach one,
No,
you know.
I'm fine.
Only one.
No.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You like tea?
Yeah, it's good.
When you want, you can buy. Ante, nice to meet you.
You too.
When you have time, come back to me.
Well, that was an accident.
Well,
Yeah,
he's a good salesman, isn't
it
he?
did, but like,
One question turned into
Yeah.
many.
40 quid for Creed. All right. Genuine Louis Vuitton bags there, look.
So yeah, they are called genuine fakes.
They are called genuine fakes.
But it
like,
is a thing.
Yeah,
It's an industry.
Often they are like really good quality. They're made of leather, just like the original one would be.
And they're not even pretending.
No, they don't even pretend. So you can buy a rubbish genuine fake for not very much money, and a genuine good fake for like a lot more money, but a fraction of what you would pay for a real one.
So we've made it down to the bottom of the hill and to the harbour.
This is the old Roman harbour,
Yeah.
surrounded by walls, which we'll show you in a
And
sec.
lots of boats. Generally, a boat trip happens every 20 minutes or so we should be able to just pop on them.
So, yeah, I think it's that one.
Yes,
Hello, we want to go on a boat, please.
Yes. How many person?
2 people.
45 minutes program today possible.
Okay, that's fine.
Kızlar, Elif hadi.
Yanında böyle müşteri gelir.
What time is the next one?
In maximum 20 minutes.
Okay, fine.
White color.
Hey, thank you.
Loads of little fish.
So we're on a 45-minute cruise now, just up the coast and back again. And then it's going to be around 5 o'clock and sunset when we get back. So we may have to go up onto one of the roof terraces and see the sunset from up there. We didn't get to go on the big pirate ship. It's just luck as to which one goes out next. Ah well.
Sir?
He's been forcing that cap on everybody and taking a photo of them.
You're next.
I am not next. Pretty sure he works for the boat.
The mountains look lovely, like all in this sort of hazy sunshine. You can just see like the outline, and then there's kind of mist behind them, layer upon layer. It's just a really nice situation for a city to be in, and then a lovely view. From here, you can see how big Antalya is. So I had a look where the cruise port was, because cruisers do come here, and it's right over there in the corner. And the city stretches all along there to the corner. It's absolutely huge. They got us.
Yeah, they got me too. The sun is about to start setting and we need to still go up that cliff and get to our rooftop terrace to watch it properly. So the race is on to climb those stairs. Just need to get back to the harbour. once you get away from the busy city, it really is beautiful down here. The old town and down towards the harbour. It's one of the prettiest places we've ever visited.
Absolutely. If you look, you can see the Roman castle walls all still here, all still preserved.
It is a nice harbour.
It's lovely right down here, isn't it? It's like a completely different place than up at the top.
Yeah.
The top is so busy, and here it's so tranquil.
So we walk to the end of the pier bit,
Yeah.
and then we walk up some steps and you're right in the heart of the old town.
Tiny beach. This is the only beach that's in the old town. It's in the city centre proper. That tiny bit of sand. There's another one, a huge one, but it's all the way over there, and you have to get the tram to it.
It's just a means by getting into the sea, really, to
Yeah.
swim. Every time we walk past this guy, I think he can play guitar as well as I can. I don't play guitar. You'll see what I mean. Or am I just being a snobby musician there? I swear that's one chord over and over. It's great to be able to see the city on top of the walls and the minarets poking out of the top of the buildings. It's a beautiful town. More steps, but it'll be worth it. Might even get a beer at the top.
I think so.
These pebbles just stuck in the floor as tiles, really. They're really cool. Now the difference is he was actually just tuning up before performance. Ottoman architecture there, and they had those sticking out windows over the footpath below so that the ladies could sit there and look out at the street below without being seen. Let's get to that roof terrace before the sun goes down. Still do very nicely.
Turkey is officially a secular country, even though that most people who are religious here are Muslim and therefore don't drink. People still do drink in Turkey, and it's still legal to drink in Turkey, and there are still bars, restaurants that serve alcohol. What we have found since we've been here is that beer is very, very cheap. Imported wine is really expensive. Local wine is not really expensive. Cocktails are probably the same price as they are in the UK, and Aperol Spritz is ridiculously expensive.
And we found that the local white is, I don't know, it's hard to find a good bottle, but the local red is all right. So just bear that in mind. But beer is ridiculous. We were in a bar the other night and it was £3.54, we worked it out, for 2 pints. So £3.54 for 2 pints. So but that is the cheapest we've found. The beer we've been drinking in the bar, we've been drinking most, it's actually £2.80 a pint.
62.
£2.62, wow. Can't argue with that.
Cheers. So this is Efes. So this is local beer. This is Turkish beer, and it's very good. Antalya does roof terraces very well. There were about 5 or 6 just on this little street, but we found that this is the best one. This is the Castle Bar and Bistro, and it really does have the best view of the mountains. have Alpine vibes. This feels very much like places we've been to in the Alps in the middle of winter.
And to go with the Alpine vibe, we've got to have some mulled wine. So it's on its way now.
Teşekkürler.
Afiyet olsun.
Oh, it's very good. Christmas.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where is Mimi?
Mimi?
Where's
Do you know
Mimi?
Mimi?
We know Mimi.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll find her.
We love Mimi. Mimi is a little kitten. She's so cheeky. We like her a lot. A free glühwein there just to warm our cockles because, yeah, it does drop the temperature here in Antalya. But we are also waiting on Negroni each.
Teşekkürler. It's a very good Negroni. And it's cheaper than the Aperol Spritz, which is very dangerous.
Rick and Negroni, well, maybe one day I shall tell that story.
Don't tell that story.
Suffice to say, he's only allowed one.
I'm allowed 2 and no more.
Hello.
Where is your food? You woke me up and you haven't got food. Okay.
Oh, bless her. Is she your favourite?
Yeah.
She's everyone's favourite.
How old is she? Do you know?
Oh, 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Baby.
Oh, bless her.
Good girl. Hello. Hello. Little Mimi. Hello, Mimi.
If in doubt, get the flamethrower.
Absolutely.
She lights the fire now.
She does now, it's lit. Hi, Mimi.
We stopped at 1, Negroni. If you've liked what you've seen this week, we really would appreciate a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel. It really does help, but it's free for you to do.
And next week, join us when we go up a mountain. We're staying in a mountain lodge on Mount Olympus, and then we're going to go and see some snow.
Until next time.
Goodbye.